Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello, Goran.
Hi, Alec.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I also have to mention that the no handshake policy will not be considered a rule, but elbow will do
Yeah.
just fine. Okay, I've talked to you in the backstage for a while. I'm sure everybody wants to know the hottest chili you ever tasted.
Well, of course, it's Carolina Reaper, the hottest chili in the world.
Congrats to you. I wouldn't have the guts to...
No, I wouldn't either.
No?
If I had to try it again, so no, definitely no.
Okay, thank you for coming. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. First, I hope you had a nice lunch. Today, I will talk about my spicy story. Uh, everything, actually, let's begin with where we are today. This is usually my last slide. I like to start the story from the beginnings, but to give you some perspective. So, okay, every year, we are planting 50,000 chili plants and producing more than 70,000 chili pepper products. We are biggest regional chili pepper producer. Sorry, the sound I'm hearing myself, and it's really distracting. So we are biggest regional chili pepper producer, as far as I know, because people are not sharing that information freely. We have 3,000 square meters of greenhouses. You can see in the picture. This is a drone footage. 10 team members. 4 of them, actually there are 7 on the picture because not everybody were present when we were taking pictures. 4 of us are actually family. My mother and my father and my girlfriend Petra next to me on the picture. And others are employees. We have one brick and mortar store in Zagreb in Ilica. We opened it, actually it started as a showroom. It should have been just a showroom for Volim Ljuto, but we created a different brand called Spicy Days, so we can sell other products in there. Actually, we have craft beer, barbecue sauces, spices, craft coffee, more than 800 products that are available offline and online. Then we have 300 plus HoReCa customers, mainly restaurants, and some hotels, plus 50 different retail partners. Those are small shops, specialty shops, and such kind. We still aren't available in major retailers. But that time will come. It's by design, and not that we can't be in the retail. And we have 2 web shops, volimljuto.com, focusing on our brand products, and spicydays.com with every products from Spicy Days shop and our own. Web shops give us around 40% of all revenue. And I'm really proud of that. So, okay, let me stop bragging. So, let's go back 36 years. I was born in 1984, sorry. I'm 36 years old. In 1991, I started primary school in Igrišće. It's a small village near Zagreb. I also live there now. In 2002, I went to college. FAIR, it's actually a college of Faculty of Electrical Engineering. But I skipped the high school in the presentation. It's really relevant for the story. But when I came to college, I joined CSET. It's a student club, and I actually graduated there. Not from college. I never actually graduated college. So in CSET, it was like the best time of my life. So it's college, but it's actually not a college. There I learned some people skills because I was, for a few years, I was doing finances for the club. Actually, I was CFO. Wow, when I think of it now. And I was doing with a lot of volunteers. And that's how I think you learn your people skill. Because when you're a boss, you boss people, you know. And when you're doing with volunteers, it's quite different because you need to motivate them. That's like the really hard part. When there's no money involved, you have to motivate people to do something. So that's what XID did for me. And I'm really thankful for that opportunity. In 2010, I quit college. That was the first thing. And I started audio-video rental company with two of my friends. And actually, at the time, I thought that was the thing I wanted to do for life. I really liked it, and it was going really well, actually. So the story continues. 2 years later, I ordered some chili pepper seeds from eBay, I think, and gave it to my mother. My mother is an accountant, and my father is a car mechanic. So they actually have a background in agriculture, but it was their side job. So idea actually, I wouldn't say actually the idea, because there was no idea for a business back then. I never thought when I ordered those seeds, oh yeah, I will be the biggest chili pepper production company in Croatia, in the region or something. It was just an idea. I want to try those peppers. I like spicy food. So I gave those seeds to my mother. She planted them, and we got like 5 kilos of those peppers. I didn't know what to do with it. It was like too much for me. I would die if I ate it. So I decided to make some kind of sauce. And then I discovered online the concept of fermentation. You basically grind the peppers, add salt, and put it in a container. And then I put it in a container, and that was in there for a few months. And then I wanted to make sauces as a Christmas gift for friends. My friend Tibor, who was designer, he's designer, he's not dead actually. He made me the first branding, the volume Ljuto on the left. That was the first logo. We put it on bottles. We made sauce names. It was Vrabesco and Vrabanero because of my surname Vrabec. And I gave it to around 100 people. All of my friends and all of the colleagues, and actually everyone. 100 people is, I don't know, it's a lot for me. So, and that was it, actually. I never wanted to work in agriculture. I actually hated it, because in high school I helped my parents with crops, with, I don't know, cabbage, carrot, tomatoes, and I hated it. I really hated it, so I never considered to do a business there. But everything actually changed a few months later when people start calling me for more sauce. I thought first that friends were calling me actually. So yeah, of course, friends will ask for more. They have to love your products because they're called friend. They lie to you. So and then few phone calls from people I actually didn't know. And they wanted to buy the sauce. And that's actually was the key moment when I decided that, well, I could try something with it as a side job. I talked to my parents so if they can help me, give me a greenhouse, and we planted 500 plants. I started at the web shop, Facebook page, I don't know, Twitter account, whatever was in 2013. Actually, Facebook was hot over then. You had an organic reach. So we started selling first the chili plants, then in autumn, we started selling sauces, and we sold out by Christmas. And actually, that was the time that business idea was born. I saw potential because it was really a niche back then. Like nobody eaten hot food in Croatia. Nobody knew what a really hot food is. And then we sat down. My parents lent me some money of they sold apartment at the coast a year before, and they gave me I don't know, it wasn't really much. I think it's like 15,000 euros to invest, and we adapted my father's no, it's not how it's called. It's mechanic shop actually to be a kitchen, and we did it. We did it really good. We did everything by ourselves because of the budget. You know, we were building walls. We were putting everything actually, except the elements and the some equipment. But mainly we everything did ourselves because we didn't have the money to do it professionally as today. So after that, I forgot to tell that 2014 was a year that I decided we needed a professional design. Really a branding that will be simple and resonate with the customers. I will go a little bit back. You see the logo on the left side. This is our logo, and we still have it today. And that was when I hired a professional designer to do all the work. Tibor was great, but he actually didn't have the time to continue. So we wanted a rebranding, and we had some money, so we invested in a professional designer. And then we started growing. We opened our first retail store, as I told you before, in 2017. And it's supposed to be a showroom. I don't want to repeat myself. I will not tell you all over again about it. But it took us 5 years. No, it was 4 years. I'm not counting well, sorry. It took us 4 years to open our first retail store. And it was never, we were doing a complete opposite of the standard at that time. Before, it was normal to open a brick and mortar store, then and eventually made a website, maybe Facebook page, maybe, I don't know, Twitter account or something. But we did it in reverse order. We started as a strictly digital brand and went to retail a few years later. And that allowed us to actually do this without really big loans and a lot of money. We just invested our time. Around that time, I think in 2018, I left the audio video rental business. The company is still operating. My friend is keeping it alive. He's working. We invested in new greenhouses and in new equipment to expand our production, but mainly our main goal, main principle of the production is that we need to keep the quality but expand production, and that is something that's keeping us as a premium product. You know, our products with each new machine, which each new expand, we are putting the quality first, and that's something I'm really proud of. We could make a lot more money if we just expanded production without quality control. But that long term, that would be deadly. And we come to this year, 2020. We all know about the COVID pandemic and the mask we are wearing and everything. Uh, we we were scared at first when the lockdown hit. We didn't know what will happen because we had to close our store. We were waiting for, I don't know, we were panicking for a few days. And then we realized that yes, we can work normally. Like all our retail partners were working, our online channels were working, sales weren't going down, and we regrouped and invested our efforts in online primarily. We already have we already had web shops that were working. We just implemented some new technology in them, new payment methods, more marketing and stuff. And actually, we bottom line, I was just doing it like a few days ago. Uh, we didn't lose any income. We lost around 30%. That's our Horeca market share. We lost around 30%, but we increased our online and retail sales by around 30%, and we will end the year without any losses. So I'm really proud of that. But the thing is, I think this is like our first real crisis in business. We never had such a crisis. I don't believe anyone had, but when you're longer in business, you certainly had some crisis. This was like the first, and I think we did good. Uh, we've seen an opportunity. We've seen an opportunity. We expanded our web shop sales. They went up on spicy days. I don't know if it's, I think it's 3,500%. Uh, and on volume luto, it was like 40% raise. And we actually kept a lot of that after the lockdown ended. We kept like, I don't know, half of that growth. And now it's even growing. So we've seen an opportunity, and we took it. And I think that was the best decision of this year. We didn't lose any jobs. We didn't lose any income. And I'm really proud of the people that were working in that actually chaos. And when the earthquake struck and everything, I'm really thankful and grateful that people got through it. And I see a lot of new opportunities ahead of us. So that was actually the point of my story. I'm not looking at this pandemic as a crisis. I'm looking at this as opportunity. That's what I'm looking at. Don't get me wrong. No one likes the pandemic and the people dying. But in business, you have to take everything as an opportunity, if you can, of course. We took it, and we did really great. So I don't think there are questions allowed here, but if you have any questions, you can contact me, my private mail, Facebook account, Twitter, LinkedIn. I didn't put it here, I actually forgot. And that's it. Please, just don't call me on a cell phone. I don't like that. I don't like that because I don't remember when I answered my cell phone for the last time. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. Hope I wasn't boring after lunch.